Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Jedi Knights Watch. My name is Graham, and today we're going to have a fun video for you. It's about the top 5 figures that Hot Toys needs to make. Now, before we get going, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and ring that bell so you can be notified when we're coming out with new content. So Hot Toys has made a lot of awesome figures over the years, and they've done a ton of stuff in Star Wars, Marvel, DC, plus they've done some movie stuff as well, so they've got a lot under their belt. But there are some figures that they still haven't done in 1/6 scale that, in my opinion, they have to be done. Oh, it would just make my collection so much better. It would make me a happy man, and I'm sure it would make some of you out there happy as well. So today we're going to discuss my top 5 figures that Hot Toys needs to make. We're going to start with number 5, and we're going to go all the way to number 1, and we'll just throw an honorable mention out there as well. And let's start with that honorable mention. It would be the Zack Snyder Justice League Joker. He was only in the Snyder cut for just a couple of minutes, but that Joker looked amazing. I don't think it would be hard for Hot Toys to do this figure. You know, you kind of already have the mold from the Suicide Squad Joker, the Jared Leto character. So, you know, I think you just got to really just do the outfit. I do think eventually they will get this done. I'm just not sure when. I think it would have been better to kind of strike the iron when it was hot, when the movie came out, but they came out with the Nightmare Batman and the Black Suit Superman instead, which I do think are great, but we've seen those figures before. Let's get the Joker out in that cool attire that he was in. Now, this one is kind of an honorable mention because they have done the character before, but this would be a different look, so that's why it's going to be an honorable mention. All right, so starting with my number 5 figure that Hot Toys needs to make, it's going to be John McClane from Die Hard. Now, I've seen a few kit bashes out there where these collectors have made this John McClane, and it looks pretty cool. So just imagine if Hot Toys got their hands on the rights, or you know, if they could somehow make this work. I don't know how big the market would be, but Die Hard's a very popular movie. It's a very popular Christmas movie, so I think it would be a super cool figure to have in the collection. Put them right next to my RoboCop, my Terminator figures, you know, my childhood favorite movies. And I think it would be super cool if we got like a battle damage John McClane, you know, with the really dirty wife beater shirt, the tank top, you know, the bloodiness, you know, doesn't have shoes on, with the bloody feet, you know, with his machine gun and handgun and, you know, maybe a pack of cigarettes or something like that. I think this figure would just be so awesome to have. So John McClane from Die Hard would be my number 5. My number 4, we're going to show DC some love here, and it would be Catwoman from Batman Returns. The Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. How do we not have Catwoman from Hot Toys? We did Batman from the '89 movie, as well as Joker. 2 Jokers. We had the Mime Joker and then the purple outfit Joker as well that everybody loves. They did come out with the 2-pack, one with Bruce Wayne in the tuxedo and then the Batman, and they actually had it where you could kind of make the look of him ripping off his cowl as well. So that was really cool, but we didn't get any villains from this movie. We didn't get Penguin, we didn't get Catwoman. I think Catwoman has so much to offer for Hot Toys, and I do still think that there's enough DC love out there that this would be such a great figure to have and to put alongside like your '89 Batman or your Batman Returns Batman, but then the Joker as well. I think that would be really cool. That would be my number 4 figure that I think Hot Toys needs to make, and that's Catwoman. On to number 3. We're actually going to do another female, but this one is from Marvel, and it's going to be Mantis. As you all know, I'm a huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan, big Avengers fan as well. We have everybody from the Guardians of the Galaxy except for Mantis. What is up with that? I love the character of Mantis. I think she did a great job. Yes, she's a side character, but man, how do we not have Mantis? They did show, and this was a while ago. This was actually before I even started collecting. That's how long ago it was. But they did unveil the prototype for Mantis, and it still says on Sideshow coming soon. But it has been, I think, years since they've done that. So there's been no pre-order. There's been no actual release for this figure. We need Mantis. Come on, Hot Toys, give us Mantis. It's been, what, how many years since Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out? You know, it's been a couple years since Infinity War and Endgame came out. I would love to add Mantis to my Guardians of the Galaxy collection. You know, we could use an updated Drax, but we do have one at least, right? You know, we got Rocket, we got Groot. They even came out with Mary Poppins. So, you know, the gang is there. We're just missing Mantis, and I don't know what the holdup is here with Hot Toys. So Marvel is such a great franchise that everybody is in love with Marvel. I don't think they'd have a problem selling Mantis on the shelves. So I think maybe they wouldn't make as many, but then I think once she sold out, that figure would skyrocket and probably double to triple in price. So that would be my number 3, would be Mantis. We need to get a Mantis. My number 2 figure that Hot Toys needs to make is going to be Penguin from Batman Returns. We kind of mentioned Penguin, that they didn't make him, and he would be my number 2. How much shelf presence would Penguin have on your display if Hot Toys did it? There's a quarter scale from NECA, but that's quarter scale, that's not 6 scale. So how much presence would that have? Like all the detail that goes into his facial characteristics, you know, the different body type that he has, and then with the big coat and the top hat, maybe some of that dark ooze running down his face. How cool would that be with the long pointy nose? Penguin, how do we not have a Penguin? All these figures kind of blow my mind, and I feel like they could be so pivotal to somebody's collection. Like, if you're a Batman fan, who doesn't like Batman Returns? Who doesn't want Catwoman and Penguin in that form? So number 2 would be Penguin, and it's mind-boggling that Hot Toys hasn't done this yet. All right, so we're going to number 1 here. Let me know what you guys think of this list so far. Number 5, we have John McClane from Die Hard. 4, Catwoman from Batman Returns. 3 is Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And number 2 is Penguin from Batman Returns. All solid characters in my opinion. That leads us to number 1, which you might guess because I have a couple friends here with me on the show, and that would be TMNT. Now, I don't know, I'm sure there's a lot to do with licensing and who owns what rights, and maybe even for like individual actors, you know, maybe they don't sign on to their likeness. So I get that stuff does play a part in this, but again, these are just the figures that I want Hot Toys to make, so I'm not taking any of that into consideration. This is just what I want. It might not happen, but maybe it will. My number 1 would be TMNT in 6 scale. We have them here. They did make, so these are NECA. NECA made quarter scale, and then these are like 7-inch tall. I'm not sure what that comes out to, if that's 1/10 around there. But NECA knocked these guys out of the park, and I love them. And I would just love to have something a little bit bigger, 6 scale, that I could put in the DTOFs as well and just add it to my nostalgia collection. You know, I have Terminator, RoboCop, Predator stuff, all from like the late 80s, early 90s. And I think TMNT, well, Batman too, but TMNT would fit in there so well. And TMNT is such a big fan base that, you know, there's so many fans out there that love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And just to have them, the quality of Hot Toys, like we saw what NECA did. Imagine if Hot Toys made these figures in 6 scale version. Oh, man, this is such an exciting video, but at the same time, it makes me sad because we don't have this stuff. So, that would be my number 1 is TMNT. Bring the Turtles to Hot Toys. Let's get them into the collection. And I think that would just be mind-blowing. I'd be so happy if that would happen. So let me know what you guys think of this list of top 5 figures that Hot Toys needs to make. Let me know what your top 5 would be, or what figures that I didn't talk about that you think Hot Toys should make. Maybe it's a figure they have, but they haven't made a certain version of, or maybe it's a character that Hot Toys just hasn't done at all. Let me know what your figure would be that Hot Toys needs to make. And if you liked this video, and if you liked hanging out with me, give the video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know what you're waiting for. Have a lot of fun here on the show. We are the Jedi Knights Watch. My name is Graham, and I appreciate each and every one of you watching the channel. All right, guys. Until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.